You can't focus, and you think it's because you're distracted. But what if I told you distraction isn't the problem? I mean, you've tried everything. Pomodoro timers, focus apps, turning off notifications, and none of it works because you're solving the wrong problem. You don't have a focus problem. You have a caring problem. And once you understand that, everything changes. Here's what's really happening. Your brain doesn't lack focus. It's just refusing to focus on something that doesn't matter to you. Think about it. When you care about something, you lose track of time. You forget to eat. You look up and 3 hours have passed. That's not discipline. That's caring. But when you don't care, when you're forcing yourself to work on something because you think you should, well, focus is torture. Your brain knows the difference, and it's not going to waste energy on something that doesn't matter. So stop blaming yourself for not being able to focus and start asking if you actually care about what you're working on. You're doing things because you should, not because you want to, and your brain knows the difference. Busy work feels productive. You're checking boxes, getting things done, moving through your to do list, but your brain isn't fooled. It knows that this doesn't move you forward. It knows that this doesn't really matter. So it shuts down your focus. Because why would it waste energy on something that doesn't actually get you closer to what you want? You think the problem is that you can't stay focused, but the real problem is that you're working on the wrong things. And no amount of focus techniques will fix that. You can't discipline yourself into caring about something you don't actually care about. But you keep trying, you keep forcing yourself to sit there, to push through, to stay focused, and it doesn't work because you're using willpower to force yourself to care, and willpower always runs out. No amount of focus techniques will fix a misalignment problem. If you don't care, you don't care. And trying to force it just makes it worse. Your lack of focus isn't a bug, it's a feature, and your brain is trying to save you. Think about it. When something actually matters to you, you hyper focus, you lock in, you can't pull yourself away. But when something doesn't matter, you drift, you get distracted, you can't stay engaged. That's not because you're broken. That's because your brain is smarter than you think. It's telling you something, and you need to listen. So here's the shift. Focus isn't something you generate through discipline. It's something that shows up when you actually care. So stop trying to focus harder and start caring more. Because the question isn't how I focus better. The question is, does this actually matter to me? And if it doesn't, well, no technique will help. And if it does, you won't really need techniques. So what do? Ask yourself, does this actually matter to me? Not you know, should I care about this, right? What do you actually care about? Be honest. If you have to force yourself to focus, you're working on the wrong thing. And if the answer is no, this doesn't matter to me, then stop trying to make yourself focus. Change what you're working on because you can't fix a misalignment problem with better focus techniques. Learn to tell the difference between resistance and misalignment because they feel similar, but they're not the same. Resistance means it's hard, but it matters. It's uncomfortable, it's scary, but you care about it. And that's when you push through. Misalignment means it doesn't matter at all. You don't care. You're just forcing it because you think you should. That's when you stop. Resistance equals you care, but it's uncomfortable, push through. Misalignment equals you don't care and you're forcing it. So stop. Learn the difference and stop pushing through when you should be stopping. Follow what pulls you, not what you think you should do. The things you naturally focus on, that's your brain telling you what matters. Notice what you can focus on for hours without effort. Notice of what you lose track of time doing. Notice what you can't pull yourself away from. That's the signal. Your brain is showing you what matters to you. So stop ignoring it, stop fighting your brain and follow it. Stop trying to fix focus. Instead, fix alignment. You don't need a better focus system. You need to work on things you actually care about. Because when you're aligned, focus takes care of itself. You don't need timers, you don't need apps, you don't need techniques. You just work because you care. But when you're misaligned, no system will save you. You'll keep forcing it, keep struggling, keep blaming yourself for not being able to focus. And the whole time, the problem isn't your focus, it's what you're focusing on. Here's what I want you to remember: your brain isn't broken, it's just honest. It won't focus on things that don't matter to you. And that's not a problem, that's clarity. So stop trying to focus on the wrong things and start working on the right ones. Because when you care, focus isn't a struggle, it's automatic. If you are an overthinker and you want more support on your journey and as you work through whatever is keeping you stuck, you can explore all the options to work with me by going to natehooks.com. The link is in the description below. Until next time, you just remember, right? You don't need better focus, you need better alignment.